Hi, it's Karen.
And Tim.
From the Karen and Tim Show.
It is.
I'm stepping on the back porch. I forgot my line. So, okay.
And.
Welcome to the show today. And we have a special guest we'll be introducing later, too.
And we have to hook up our microphone.
And you can tell us if that makes a difference with the microphone. It's now hooked up.
Say hi.
Hi. Okay. Nancy Sutton, one of my downline, is visiting for a couple of days. She's also...
Holly.
Nancy is her mother. Hi, Nancy, if you're watching. Holly's also my brand new virtual assistant. So I am very excited about that. And she's going to share what she's been doing in a little bit. But first we'll do some other things. So when the comments start showing, then I take it over here and then I can respond.
Okay.
It's not showing that.
It's not showing. Okay, we'll wait. So, oh, okay. And the mail, Tim was just thrilled. Mail came today, and we each got a birthday card from Karen Dixon. So I have one last birthday card to share with you. I'm going to open. Oh. Just to show you how sorry I am for forgetting your birthday. Next year, I'll forget mine. That's great. And I got a really fun thank you card here from someone, too, for ordering. I thought, isn't that pretty? And that's always fun. So it's not even a birthday, but I love that. Thanks to you, and that's the got the little gold around there. This is from Leona Dunsmore. Thank you so much. Tim will share his last two cards when it's his turn.
Oh, when it's my turn?
Oh, and Nancy Sutton is on. She said hi. So, I've known Holly's mom before I met Holly, so that's just kind of fun. And Holly is from Illinois. So, hi, Marion, Sandy, Kathy, LaReed, Deborah, Lisa, Kim. Oh, great. Great having you all on here. Today it's going to be about this little Piggy set. And I got some great comments. So I said, this is really a fun set. But I had to read, if you were on my Facebook page, Kathy Murphy wrote, "My sister's grandson loves pigs so much that he will no longer eat bacon. I think he'll be the first card recipient for this set." I thought that's great. And on that line, I would share, our oldest daughter went on a mission trip and they worked on a farm and they did some butchering. She came home a vegetarian. And she's vegetarian for many years. So yeah, this is pretty funny. Okay, and lots more people. Mary Ann, Rhonda. Oh, wonderful. So just a couple of announcements first. Tomorrow is the last day to get the Colorful Seasons card kit from me. And just if you're interested, you can go to my website because it's on here too. But this is the host code. And it will change on Saturday. And because we're leaving next week, I'm actually going to do a Facebook Live this Saturday at 1 o'clock. I got some new card swaps, so I thought we'll do, I'll share some swaps, and there's just some fun things to share about the month of July while we're gone. So, and if you can't make it live, if you're busy on the weekend, it'll be on my Facebook page, so just check it out after that, because I know it's not the typical time. But the host code for today and tomorrow is QS3Z9D4D. And remember, you can find that at stampingonthebackporch.com or KarenTitus.com. But since it's the last 2 days, I have to show you two more darling cards that I got out of this. I love the colors on this card. Is this pretty? Actually, Tim, why don't we move it down? So now that we'll start doing some cards. Oh, Laura said it's going to be the first one she's ordering next week. She's had a pig collection since she was 2 and saw them at the state fair. Oh, that's wonderful. Deborah, love your comment. No butchering for her. Okay. Oh, Sharon, will get me home today. So good. Brenda says it's not in focus. When it's not in focus, when it re-uploads, I think it goes in, is that right, in better definition? So sometimes the replays are, so I don't think there's anything we can do at our end. When I'm moving, I know it makes it more out of focus. So that's why I try to do things a little more down here, but that just makes sense. Tammy, I'm thrilled you're on live. Okay, wonderful. Sandy, you'll be here. Okay, good. So, isn't this a pretty card? I said the colors here are so pretty. It's got the chair from the wood grain and this is from Deborah Bergen. And I just thought, I just really like that. And to see how she did the pretty little ribbon on the side. And then here is one last one. I think I showed this one last week, but I thought that was nice too, just with our varied paper. Look how stunning that is with the black. And that one is by Janice Waitman. She's from the Chicago area, and she and I were on the advisory board the same year. And then I thought this was really pretty too, with the adding of the flowers and You Make Me Smile and the flower background. So these two of these were new cards, and this is Sharon McNeely. And I thought, lovely cards. So those are just some extra ideas.
Karen,
Yes.
your virtual assistant just took care of the focus part.
Oh, so there is something we do about that. Yeah. Oh, see, we needed her. And one thing I will say, because you haven't met Holly yet, but she was here. The only other time she's been here, passing through, she was here and she helped us. It was on a Thursday, and she helped us figure out how I could see the comments on the iPad. We couldn't get it figured out. So back to little Piggy. And you know what I'm going to do first is show you some delightful cards. And then Tim and I are each going to do our own take on this card. I absolutely love this. So here's a barn door. And look at this. Thank you from all of us. That's just a great, from Brenda Springer. And I thought, aren't those just cute with all the little things? And, oh, Tina's making a get well card for a 6-year-old who just had surgery. That's a good reason to do it. And you know, this little balloon, yeah, one of the things that's kind of fun, look at the different way people color. Do you see how this is watercolored, but there's a lot of white left inside, which is really a cool technique. And you can have this Piggy is holding a flower, but here they just omitted that, and instead he's holding the balloons for a birthday party. And that's from Natalie Travis. And here's a dirty little Piggy. Isn't that great? I love this little watercoloring where they added brown right in the middle. Thought that was really fun. This little Piggy loves you. And it's got the wood background. And this is Robin Schertzer. I can see you guys are liking this. And here is the new, it's a little kind of a border punch. And it's so fancy. I wouldn't have thought about putting it behind a pig. And I thought, and it really looks fun, framed that way. This one is by Ruth Bingle. And now do you see how this one's colored? You can see kind of the circles. It's just kind of colored in little circles with, I don't even know, that just could be with the marker, but that's a really cool look too. And this is just the stamp as is. And then on that fun color, oh, Kim, thank you for sharing the video, Kim Torkelson. We really, really appreciate that. It really helps. This is Betty Weisbrook. And, you know, interesting color combinations, because, you know, I wouldn't probably automatically do that. Oh, we're seeing lots of hearts and thumbs up, so that's great. And isn't this fun? Let's be friends forever. And we've got the one on top of the other pig, the little side thing. And this is Sandy Carlson. And hi, Vanessa, Renee. Oh, it's not the last, Renee. Oh, good, Renee. I'm glad you asked. It's the last day to get this card kit from me, because each month it changes. And this month is about the colorful season. So that's the only thing that's the last day of. It's not going away, and I'm not going away, except I'm going to Thailand for a week, but you know, that doesn't really count. And how fun is this? Here it's popped up twice. Do you see how they stamped it? And then stamped it higher, and it's on the wood crate. And this is stamped on pink, and then just a little blush, a little extra trim around the edges. So just a little bit of coloring. Hi, Sandra, Christine, and Marion, shoot in the catalog. Where can I get them, please? Okay, they're in the catalog. I will message you back after this, okay? And this is from Beth Tetzloff. And look, she added a little, you know, little dirt thing down here too. So that's very fun. And, you know, just the little cheek. And here we have one of the flying pigs. She believed she did, just sponged in the background and a little glitter on the wings. This is Jeanette Swain. Aren't these great ideas? Yeah, Patricia, I agree. Adorable piggies and great ideas. Hi, Lynn, Pauline. Pauline says, we hope you return from Thailand. Yes, yes, we do know people that have moved there permanently, but won't be us.
No, Karen doesn't like heat. So
yeah, I wouldn't be staying. I don't want to live indoors, and that's what I would be doing there. And thanks, Kim. We'll have a safe trip. Teresa, everyone. Brenda has piggies. Brenda Taylor. And she says, they're dirty from all the rain. She wishes they'd look this clean. So, well, then Tim's got a card for you. Look at this little piggy says thank you. And I love all the browns on this. We've got the brown wood texture and then the brown bricks. And this one is Angie Judah. And here's a fun little birthday pig. Just adding a little birthday hat from that birthday memory set. Is that adorable? So this little piggy, it probably says, oh, says happy birthday. How cute is that? Susan Campfield. This one uses the technique of paper piecing. So it's been stamped right on Designer Series paper. So we have this flying pink pig. Isn't that fun? And then it's cut out that way. So that's pretty fun. And then she believes she did, so she could. And that is Amy Rich. And this is fun with these bright colors. Love, this is that new lemon lime. And then we've got the denim dapper. So that's very fun. That's Tina Rappe. And I think I'll just notice here, do you see the stem? Because this is also another way of coloring. And down here, sometimes you just color in, say, the flower and the leaf, but you don't do this part. But another technique is to go ahead and draw that too, and it's kind of off on the sides. And that looks cool. Okay, people are loving that birthday pig, so fun. And here's another fun one. And this one, you can just it was just watercolored, and a little watercolor down here, and some fun colors. This little piggy loves you. Oh, this would be darling baby cards and stuff too, wouldn't they? And this one, oh, here must be the name. Loretta Clem. And of course, I'd love to see some pigs from your card. Oh, this one is really cute. This is a great idea. This is from Becky Hahn. And look at here, we have a framed pig. This little piggy, and it lifts that way, loves you. And then we've got all these little hearts or kisses, and little kisses all over. But that's a fun way of doing a card. Donna says when she first saw it, she didn't think she'd order it, but I've just changed her mind. And I guess that's it, because I think I already saw that. I already shared that one. So now we're going to move on to, I'm going to make a card with this, and then Tim's going to make a card.
And I spent a lot of time, practicing.
Holly can attest to that, because she was here.
Not.
So first, I'm making a celebration card. And really what I'm making today is a thank you card for all of you guys, because we wouldn't be going to Thailand without you. So I'm going to make this a little dancing, line dancing. Do you guys line dance? I actually have done that a couple of times, and I liked it. I thought I really could get into that for exercise. So we're going line dancing today. Sure, Tim. Why not?
We're going to My Burger.
Oh, yeah, that's where we go afterwards. Okay, so I am going to make, of course, I wouldn't go line dancing without a little skirt, because that's truly my style. Tim will wear his cowboy boots, but I'll wear this. So now I've taken some of that wrinkly ribbon, which is so fun to work with. And I love it that it's wrinkly, because you don't have to worry about wrinkling the other ribbon. It's already that way. And I cut this in half, or down the middle too, just like I did with the tear and tape.
And I helped her do it.
Yeah, where are we going line dancing? Privacy of our own home, which means I'll probably be dancing. I don't even know who has line dancing anymore. I have to look into that. And is it popular still? So I don't know. Okay, so on my little skirt, I'm going to make, it's going to stick out here a little bit. And now we're going to just pleat the little skirt as we go across, because I've got the tear and tape, which is really a nice, strong tape. And I just think this is kind of a fun idea. I guess I can't pleat and talk at the same time, so we're having a moment of silence. You guys can fill it. Oh, I'm really not doing this well. It's a good thing I have another one done. All right. Okay. There. Okay, so I've got that. And of course it's sticking there, which was really a smart plan too. But here's my little dancing piggy. So this is me. Really excited about, and I thought, my plan was to have this stay sticking, and then I wouldn't have to use this, but it came up. So here's the front of my card. I have a little dancing floor here. So here I've got this. And of course I'm hoping to, Pauline says feed Tim a burger first so he can keep up with me.
That's right.
And of course I have to have Tim on here too. So this little pig's going to be Tim, and I'm going to make him a shirt. Okay, so here's going to be his little shirt. We won't go for the skirt, and I'll color that in. It should be a tie-dyed thing, but I didn't. And, there aren't any little boots to put on this piggy, so I'm just going to go for this little blue shirt. Okay, and then, of course, he's got to have his He's never without his little mug of something to drink. So he can dance while that is, you know, I'm sure he's quite able to do that. So here we are really celebrating. This is actually, will be Tim serving me. I should have made one for the other hand. He could be bringing 2 cups of coffee so we could sit on those Adirondack chairs that I did last week. Okay. So there we are. And I have a little saying, life is better with friends. And really, this is my thank you card to all of you guys, because we couldn't get there without all of you.
That's great.
So there's my card for all of you, all colors, all sizes, and we just totally appreciate you. So I thought it was just a pretty fun card
And
here.
I, being the only guy,
That's right.
I'm in good company.
He's in good company. And you see he's in the back of the line. So the Life is Better with Friends is from the Just Add Text stamp set. And you can see I stamped, this is the Piggy that I stamped, and then I just cut it out and cut off the flower. So the Piggy is all alone. And now Tim is going to make, I cut a pig out for him to do his card with too. Thanks Eileen and Karen, that's fun. So anyway, enjoy that, because that's your card. I wish I could send it to all of you, but you know, that would be a little labor intensive.
I'm actually distracted by this. I just got this at AAA. It is wonderful. We're going to have a good time. So anyway.
And you can quick show your 2 birthday cards.
Okay.
First.
My first birthday card was delivered in person. That would not, I'm very famous in Richfield, but Tim is just not enough. And this is from Luann. No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Oh, my goodness. Luann made a male, just a really outdoorsman type card, because she knows how much of an outdoorsman I am. And state of Minnesota, a deer with a nice rack on it and a nice message. Thank you, Luann. And from Karen Dixon. Oh, jeez.
Is this too close to home, Tim?
Oh, my goodness. Karen, I still have a full deck. I just shuffle slower. Happy birthday. Better late than never. Look at that. Is that?
And Tim's working on getting rid of that. So
Yeah.
if you notice, we'll say so. Wish him luck on that. We all know that.
But I still have a whole head of hair, but the flip-flops fit. Yes, I like that. Thank you, Karen. Karen, this actually came today. And this is what I'm going to do. Where's my bone thing? I always like to.
Oh, we don't have it, so you have to use the handle of the scissors where it's.
Handle, okay.
I thought the plastic part, yes, because someone got removed.
Or I could just.
You could be using this, you know.
Or I could just
yeah,
use
that would work too.
just my pounding. Okay. Now, how do I make the grass?
It's not, it's mud.
Oh, it's mud.
So you can just go ahead and attach that. Tim needs a little help because he's enjoying this, you know, laying in the mud. Tim did have pigs growing up, so he should know all this. So he said he's going to do the.
I did.
Brenda, he's going to do the dirty pigs like what you have at your house, your place.
And let me tell you, pigs were not the easiest thing to raise.
What are you fixing? Oh, and is there? Oh.
Okay, that's it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Or do more?
Oh yeah, the flip flop should be Crocs. You're right, Kathy. Except he was going to be wallowing. So
Wallowing.
if he wallows in the mud that way, don't they lay on their backs and lay around? Isn't that what we were talking about?
I thought they were dancing. No, they're dancing.
Well,
they're dancing.
okay.
Trust
Yours could
me.
be dancing
Trust
in the
me.
mud. Okay,
Trust me.
yours could be dancing.
Okay, now I'm going to use this Brill cream. A little dab will do ya. Which one? This one?
Either one are the same. So this is the embossing paste.
It's not Brill cream. I was just kidding. Seeing if you guys are awake. Now, Karen, when I'm done with this, you have to run in there and,
I will.
you know,
I will.
we don't want it to dry. Okay, she said 1 drop and only 1 drop. So I'm going to be...
He's trying to be a good rememberer.
And so we're going to stir this up and we're going to make it look like mud. What color am I using, Karen?
Crumb cake.
Crumb cake. All right. Now, this is some really good mud. And I know pigs, they say, one of the cleanest animals in the world, but considering the kind of swill that they hang out in.
They do say they're one of the cleanest animals?
That's what they say.
Okay. But isn't that fun? Just getting it all three-dimensional muddy here?
Oh, this poor pig. Put a little on the ear.
Thanks, Patricia.
A little on the hand. How about on the nose? Yes.
Well, he's dancing so far, he's just flinging it.
It is. Now look at it. I like that.
Yeah,
it's actually
I do
working.
too. It's a great card.
Okay, now, this is the message. The message is this. This is a wonderful message. You make me happy.
So happy you will dance in the mud. But that's
Yes.
great.
Isn't that nice? Now,
That's a very nice card.
if I had my druthers, I would add color to it. I would add color to the bottom. So maybe I can. So maybe I can. See, I'm really.
Maybe he can. Are you done with this so I could go clean it?
Yeah.
Nice. There's Tim's technique. Put on a few drops and smear it even more. It looks good. It fits.
It actually does. See, I don't stand still and just kind of do what Karen tells me to do. Here you go.
Believe me, I don't expect him to. Just give him something to start with.
Okay. So what do you think? Pretty nice, huh?
Okay.
There's a
People
little-
like it.
There's a little smudge up here.
Mary says cuteness overload just to get this set now. Oh, funny. How long does it take for the paste to dry? Asked Christine. Not long at all. If I were doing this at a class, I'd set it aside. I'd actually give this an hour before I'd put it in the mail and touch it. But when I was working on things like 10 minutes, things were dry, or even when I'd come back to it. So
You want me to go wash
you
it?
can-
Am I done?
Oh, yeah, you are done. You can, and then I will introduce Holly.
All right.
So next, we're going to,
Bye, y'all.
after Holly shares,
Yeah, I would have done another thing. I would have gotten a big P and say P is for pig. But Karen says,
I told him he could do it. He just had to figure out the pieces himself. I wasn't going to do it for him. So see, he didn't want to put
So
in the
I
extra work.
chose
So it's
not
all
to do
good.
it.
It's all good.
You want this back?
After Holly shares, yes, that can go back. After Holly shares, I am going to show another technique and make the card that I'm making for my swaps in Thailand. So it's just something a little unusual, but we're using the embossing paste again. So Tim will go,
Maybe
Go
Tim
clean
will
that
come.
off.
Maybe Tim will come back with another card.
and Holly, I just want to say, is a demonstrator also in my group. And she does, she's going to talk about what she does with this. You know, the cool thing about this is it's just an opportunity and you get to do whatever you want with it. So I am very, very delighted to introduce Holly to you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Holly, not Nancy. That's my wonderful mom who's online as well. And so I just have to say, she just profiled the pig set, and that was actually something that we got during Prize Patrol at On Stage in Minneapolis just a few months ago. And so if you want to have the opportunity to go to On Stage and get some of these cool sets, you have to join in July because there's going to be a lot of great things coming out of that. And so when I became a demonstrator, I created a business called Handcrafted Blessings. And my desire was really to encourage people to send cards to one another. So we get so much junk mail and bills in the mailbox. And I wanted to say, hey, let's send some happy mail to people. So my primary focus in Handcrafted Blessings is selling cards and bringing together women to craft so that they can make cards and send them to people as well.
And you could tell them what your Facebook page is and your website.
Yeah, so my Facebook page is Handcrafted Blessings. If you just search that on Facebook, it'll bring it up. And then handcraftedblessings.com is my website and my online store as well. And so I brought a couple of cards just to show some of what I do with these. And if I just hold them up like that, I think it'll work. So this is the Ribbon of Courage set, which I love. I too am a cancer survivor, and so I was so excited to get this during the Prize Patrol in Minneapolis. And I've made 3 different ones, so you can kind of see how you can easily make these to represent all the different cancers that are out there. Or plum is to honor caregivers for people who are taking care of somebody who has cancer as well. So that's just one way, you know, a set that's very versatile. The background here is clear embossed with the ribbon as well, just to give it some extra dimension too as well.
I'm just going to throw in, look at all the hearts you're getting. Is that awesome?
Look at that. That's wonderful.
That
Thanks, everybody. And then I travel a lot. So one of the things that I really love about Stampin' Up! Is paper pumpkin. So there's been 2 kits recently. The first one is designed by Sarah. You might have seen this. This was in April. And I have to say, I'm not very good at following the rules. So I never make it like the instructions say. I just go with what I need at the current moment for stock. And so these happen to be Sympathy and Get Well cards that I've done with the watercoloring set. And then the most recent paper pumpkin was a watermelon theme. And so I turned those into birthday cards using the Birthday Bright set, which I think just retired. I don't think it's in the current catalog. But just another option. It's just a great box full of everything that you need. And I can take these on the road to craft as well so that I'm ready for craft shows. And then the final piece that I brought are little coffee cups and a gift card holder to match it. And so I made these for Father's Day, but I've also done some for party favors as well. And then inside the coffee cup, there are Werther's coffee caramels in there as well. And so those come with it when they buy the set at a craft show. So just a different way to use Stampin' Up! Materials.
You're going to open the gift card?
Yep. So it just slides off of here. And then the gift card slips right inside the envelope here. And so on the inside it says Dad, because this was a Father's Day one, and you can write a little note to your dad and then just slip the gift card right inside the envelope.
Okay, we're getting some requests there to see the card closer up. So the ribbon cards. So I'm just going to put this down, and you can quickly show again with your cards.
I bet your dad really enjoyed that card.
Okay, so Tim is telling on me because I made these lovely Father's Day sets and I did not send one to my own dad. So shame on me.
Can we relate to that? Cobbler's children have no shoes.
So let me show you. These are the watermelon themed cards from the most recent Paper Pumpkin set. So again, they came with different stamps, but I just turned them into birthday cards.
Lorene said she made a little mini book out of her latest pumpkin.
Oh,
so that's a great idea too, yeah.
And
People
then
love the gift card idea.
These cards come from the April Paper Pumpkin set, and so they are watercolored, and you were able to change the colors that you wanted on here. And then on the inside, you know, you have to put a white card so people can write on them.
I will post directions and a picture of the gift card holder. People are asking about that on the Facebook page tomorrow. So just look for it there. We'll do that, and I'll give her credit for that.
And then the last one was the Ribbon of Courage set. And so this one, it has about 6 different layers actually, but this bottom white layer is what's clear embossed with this image of the ribbon. And so that has the clear embossing. And then on the inside, I guess I didn't show this earlier, there are some really cute sayings in the Ribbon of Courage set. And so this says, live every moment, laugh every day, love with all your heart. So just a great encouraging saying for people who are going through a tough time as they deal with their cancer journey.
And Karen Dixon is asking for the name of your Facebook page. Again, if you remember, handcrafted blessings.
Handcrafted blessings.
When you go to Facebook, there's one that's by Holly. That's the one that you want because you know what she looks like now. So that's good.
Yep. And my profile picture there on my page, you'll notice is a nice Eskimo hat, because for those of you who live in Minnesota, I don't know how you do it because it is so cold. And so that was my winter preparation for visiting my parents up in Hackensack. I'm a California girl, so this cold weather is kind of rough.
And Nancy missed the start, so she'll watch on YouTube. But they actually post right on my Facebook page as soon as we're done. It reposts the replay. So stamping on the back porch, we'll get you there, and then you can see it. Oh, Lynn said she loved them. So, loved your cards. And, she's going to be helping me with Pinterest, so, you'll want to follow me there. And some other things, which I am just very excited about. So, because she has all this computer knowledge. So, thank you, Holly. We appreciate that a lot, and everyone loved that. So, good. And now we're down to doing one more card, and this is...
Your mom said great job.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mom. There we go. That's great. And
no comment from Dad, though.
No, yeah, I'm sure he's just glued to this watching, right? Yeah. I am so thrilled that we have Glossy cardstock back. We haven't had it for years, and it's so fun. So I have a 1/4 sheet of Glossy cardstock, and I'm going to do this interesting technique here. I'm going to just take my ink pads and just slide it, because I don't really care how it turns out. I'm just kind of going every which way, kind of okay. So just kind of getting it in there. I am using crushed curry, and then I'm going to use tempting turquoise. Yes, Holly's going to be my virtual assistant. So how great is that? And Brenda, who is a downline, you will notice a difference, because at least I'll get help figuring out all these things. So it's great. And Sue already found Holly's page and follow it. Wonderful. Go on there, like it, follow it, and then you can keep in touch with what she's doing. And Tina says she loves guest speakers. Oh, yeah, isn't that fun? Tim thought he should get a bye since we had a guest speaker, but I said, not that easy.
Black.
Once a year on your birthday. But do you see how I am just streaking color on here?
I'm really glad that I made the pig pen.
Pig pen. That's it. It's a pig pen card. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is.
It's great. And someone on here earlier mentioned they love the Charlotte's Web card. This one, and I thought that was the first thing I saw with the Piggy, but it's been done. Put a little spider web in the corner, and how perfect to go with the Charlotte's Web.
So cool.
So this is just a fun little background. So however it turns out, I had one done. I hope I still have one done. Oh, maybe. Oh, here. I do have one done. Okay. Now, the reason I left it big like this, and I'm just using some discontinued washi tape. Now, one thing that's cool is I could do this. I'd tear it off a little more slowly, but I could do this all the way around and do a white frame, and that would be a really cool look. But I knew I was going to cut it down, so they're all going to turn out differently. So now I've cut this down, and this way I didn't have to worry about any edges, so I'll just cut off. So then this sheet is now 5 inches by 3 3/4. Lorraine says, Holly's talented. That's right. Vanessa says, you open and close those inks so easily. Yes. Do you remember my ridiculous story? This the three dots. It's when you want to catch a guy. This is an old time story. And I just, first you want to push him away. Then you want to flip him towards you. And then you want to lock him in.
That is actually so real for Karen.
It's such a stupid story, but stories help you remember, and then you just reverse it. So if you remember that, it's just the 3 things: push him away, bring him towards you, and lock him in. This is the glossy paper, Debbie.
I identify every one of those stages with my courtship with Karen.
That's right. Okay. So see, maybe it's a true story after all. I think it's a pretty silly story, but now I'm going to use this as my background. Now, I could just use sponges and do this too. There's a lot, but I just think the streaky look is just kind of a fun, different look. So let's see, I need this, and I need this, and I need my mask over here. Okay, and I don't probably need that. Okay, so this time I'm going to use this mask, which is just kind of the fancy one. So it'll only go on part of it. And I'm going to, this embossing paste is so fabulous. Because I'm not coloring this one, I can use it directly out of the pot right there.
The pot?
Yeah? What would you call it?
The container?
The container, okay. And, if you have any left over, This is great for just, just pick it up this way because this one's going to be smooth. So I'm just going to pick that all up and just put it in the side right there in my container.
And then Tim can go wash it.
And then Tim, yes, can go wash it. I'll peel it off and I'll give you the 3 pieces to go wash. Look how cool. It's just a fun, different kind of look here. And so to finish it, I backed it on black and then white. So it's just, it's a different kind of card for me because it's like a more modern abstract kind of card. So I thought it'd be fun to just play with something. I mean, like my funny stories. That's great. Debbie, thank you for sharing. Debbie Wicklund, thank you. And then you can see I'm making a bunch of these. So I just embossed a whole bunch of these and then I just cut strips and just to do something a little different than layered the strips going that way, right across. So I'm going to show you another card done this way that I also just love, but same technique, but it'll be a very different look. How fun is this for a music lover? And it almost looks like kind of an aged piece of sheet music. But you see, again, this is just streaking. It's the same glossy paper, and this time I've streaked it with light colors. I use the slate gray and the any of the light colors. The darkest I used a little bit of the soft suede. That was the darkest. So I did crumb cake, and then there's one more that's lighter too, Sahara sand. I was just kind of playing with that. I love your story, Lori. That's great. And then here I put the thanks for that thing you did. I thought, that covers a whole lot of things. And if you're getting older like me and can't even remember what that thing was, it covers a lot of territory. So I love that one. It's all things thanks. And then this is the background stamp. I'm so thrilled to have a background stamp for music. I just really love doing that. So this is the technique for the day. So again, with just sliding on your glossy cardstock. So then, as a reminder, I think, boy, this went fast. Hey, with a guest and all.
You show cards, aren't you? Or did you?
I did show cards already. So a couple of things. On Saturday, I will be sharing new cards from a new card swap. I haven't even opened them. They just came, but I thought I'm going to wait now till you guys are with me because that was so fun last time. And I'm going to be explaining some July specials and then what my card kit is for July. So June, since tomorrow's the last day of June, the whole point was it's the last day to get the Colorful Seasons card kit. And I wanted to remind you again of just these are the ones in the kit, but just more ideas. And if you ever have any questions, let me know. If you need a catalog, let me know. I love to get comments, and we have the host code. And otherwise, we will see you on Saturday. And just know if you miss the live, it's always up immediately right afterwards. So if you go to facebook.com and then, if you search for Stamping on the Back Porch, it'll be up there right away. And you can scroll down and see old ones.
The latecomers, describe again why we're doing the Saturday one.
We're doing the Saturday one because we are going to be gone next week. We aren't going to do next week. The next week, we're hoping to do one in Thailand. It will be 1 in the morning there. So if we get it all figured out and actually remember what day it is there for, 1 in the morning, we do plan to do one then. But we might do a couple of short ones in between. And then, again, this is my thank you. I'm going to show our Piggy cards again. This is my thank you to all of you for getting us there. And then Tim is just going to have so much fun just wading in the mud. So this is what it's going to be like in Thailand. We're just going to be having fun. So appreciate you guys.
Any more comments you want to read?
I think that's it. Maybe it said, love the music background. Oh, yeah, I do too. So I said, yeah, in Thailand. So thank you. Great. You guys are great. Love all the wonderful comments. And I think that's it. Remember, I read all the comments. And appreciate you guys, and we'll be thinking of you on our trip. But we'll see you on Saturday. And thanks again to Holly. Holly, want to come over here once again, and we'll just say goodbye together.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Remember, handcrafted blessings. And Holly, thanks.
And
bye.
Tim.
And Tim. Don't forget Tim. I'm going to start. Tim's going to have his own Pinterest board. We just
I think so.
Up Tim's creation. So
yes.
There you
so
go.
You'll want to follow us and follow that one for sure. See you guys. Thanks. Bye.